your name? What's your name?
Arcadius.
This is Anthony from All Metal Music. I'm here at the Highline Ballroom in New York with Arcadius from Suidakra. How's the tour been?
Oh man, this tour was amazing. I mean, every day was like a highlight for us. We had a very good crowd every day, and especially for us because it was the first real tour. I mean, we have been here last year for a few shows as a special guest, but this is the real first tour, so we are pretty amazed about the American crowd, you know. We are very happy to be here.
You guys had a tire blowout on your way to a show. How did that affect your tour plans?
It's had not that real big effect. I mean, only on this day we just had to look for a separate tire, and then we just arrived at the location a bit late. I mean, 30 minutes before we had to go on stage. But we finally could play. We were able to play the show, so there was on the next day everything was fine. So it was just a funny adventure on road, you know. So
You guys played the Scion Rock Fest. How did that go?
I have to admit that it was a bit chaotic because there were a lot of stages, and we played on the smallest one. It was like playing in a living room, you know. There wasn't really a stage. I was just singing, looking into the crowd's eyes. So, but we had a lot of fun. I mean, this was the first show on this tour, and it was very cool that we had the opportunity to play in Atlanta. So it was cool.
You guys won't be playing the show tomorrow in North Carolina. This was the last show of the tour. Why won't you be at that show?
Because our flights were booked from New York to Germany, and after we booked our flights, the last show was confirmed. So the booking agency told us that the driver drives us back to New York, but he's unable because it's a 10-hour drive, and he has to drive the other bands to Atlanta, so we are not able to get our flights from New York to Germany. So this is the reason. We are very sorry about that, but there's no other way, you know.
You guys have been around for about 14 years. Was it hard to pick out a set for only 45 minutes with so much material?
Yeah, it is hard. I mean, we were able to play 8 songs, so that means we have released 9 albums, so we are not even able to play one song from each album. And of course we have to promote the new album, so it was kind of hard, you know. But we just made a mixture between the newer songs to promote this album and older songs where we knew that the people want to hear it, you know, some like war tunes and stuff like that.
How have the fans been reacting to the new material on this tour?
Oh, they love the new, because it's a bit much more epic, and on this tour we use samples, so the whole bagpipes we have on the CD and core and stuff like that, so it's kind of special, and their kicks really ass, you know. So a lot of people knew already the songs because we have released 2 video clips for the new album, so they were really into the new songs.
You have quite a few guest musicians on the new album doing bagpipes and female vocals and such. How did you go about picking the people you chose to do guest spots?
You know, we had not really a plan. I mean, we just started with the songwriting at the beginning, and I was this time really so deep into the songwriting that all these ideas came into my mind. And of course we worked with people like Axel, who's the bagpiper. We worked with him before on the previous 2 records, so we knew we're going to introduce him into the songwriting. And for example, Tina, who did the female vocals, we also worked before with her. But some kind of 16 core, male core, that was really a happy circumstances, you know, so that wasn't really planned, it just happened. So
The lyrics on the new CD are an interpretation of the Irish story, The Tragic Death of Kunla, which I have read, by the way.
yeah.
Where did the idea to base the lyrics off that story come from?
I have to admit that we just involved our graphic artist Chris Verwimp, who did 6 album covers in the past for us. We knew that he's very into the whole Irish mythology and stuff, so we asked him right before we decided to write new songs if he would be interested to doing a lyrical concept. I mean, because he's doing, of course, the next artwork, so it will be cool to involve him into the whole stuff, you know. And he said yes, so he came up with the idea, and we gave him total free space to create the story. He just knew that there were going to be 9 songs, so he divided the whole story into 9 chapters, and we knew just before we were writing the songs what's going to happen in that song. Music for a movie, you know, it's like a soundtrack.
Why did you choose the songs you chose, such as Shattering Swords, to make video clips of from the album?
Because that was really a low budget production, and this song we could just show the whole story with real low budget. The fight between Conleok and Ifar and Skahawk and stuff like that. And it's a very, very fast song, and in my opinion he combines the whole mixture on the new album, so it's kind of very good song, you know, to present the new record to choose for a video.
You guys are going over to play in China in June, where I don't know of very much metal shows going over there. How is it to be playing in a country where what are your thoughts on being able to play in a country where not much metal goes?
Holy shit, man, I couldn't even realize it, because it's something like a dream, you know. I love different countries and cultures. So when we get confirmed to play the China shows, I was like, holy shit. So I don't really know what to expect. You know, we just fly over there and then we will see. I don't really know.
Do you have any other plans for after the tour?
Yeah, when we just go back to Germany, we play some single shows, some summer festivals, and after that we are going to play an European tour in autumn. And we plan right now to come back to the States maybe at the beginning of the next year.
That's all I have planned. Thanks for the interview. Is there anything you'd like to say in conclusion?
Yeah, thank you for this interview. Thanks you for the support, and I want to thank everybody who was on this tour here in America. We had a very good time, and check out the new album Krojacht. You're gonna like it. So metal rules.